sometimes you get to a place and there's just so much to see and so much to do and so much to explore. It's hard to show everything. And then sometimes you get to somewhere like this and it's so perfect. There's just absolutely no need to go anywhere. We are just going to chill out and enjoy this amazing, amazing spot for just everything that it is. And sometimes when you slow down, you see more. And that's what this episode is about. Just taking it slow.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 99.
Here we are, hold on to your hats. It's windy here on the Gold Coast at the moment. We're heading down to Winderbandi, down in Ningaloo station. We just finished up at our stay at Osprey, which is unbelievable. We had an absolute ball.
Get yourself there, it is insane.
First things though, we've got to get across this creek. We're crossing the Yardie Creek. We've just walked it, it's pretty soft. We've dumped the tyre pressures. Let's see how this goes, eh? Well, that was a bit of an adrenaline rush. Nothing like getting your vehicle and caravan bogged in saltwater creek. But anyway, we got through. I think preparation's the key. So I let a heap of air out of the tyres. I knew it was going to be pretty boggy, particularly that entry, although it still caught me out. I probably should have gone a bit quicker there and then slowed down through the water. Once adrenaline takes over, I definitely went a bit quicker than I was planning to go through the water. But yeah, anyway, we got through. That's the main thing. Once I was stuck once, I certainly didn't want to get stuck again. So it is what it is. You live and you learn. This is what it's all about. But yeah, I think definitely being prepared helps. So tyre pressures, I went like 16 in the front of the car, 25 in the back, just because there's a fair bit of weight there, and 20 all around in the van. Probably could have gone even lower in the van in hindsight, but maybe next time in soft sand, because I think that, you know, it's a big anchor you're dragging there. So yeah, look, I think being prepared as well with Maxtrax recovery gear. So I got our shovel out and our Maxtrax and just sat them on the toolbox across the top of the caravan on the front toolbox. So I've got the fresh water now, just gonna pump a little. We don't wanna waste too much fresh water, but I just wanna get a bit of fresh water around the brakes and the suspension and stuff under the van. Maybe a quick squirt on the ute as well, just to try and just rinse a little bit of that salt water off. We certainly won't get all of it, but every bit's gonna count. Yeah, anyway, bit of fun. We made it, that's the main thing. So we can keep going, continuing on now. Happy days.
Simon and I were just talking, chatting, and then realised we're getting pretty boggy. We're getting pretty stuck in the soft sand, so we just stuck it in reverse. We're just going to go through it again, see how we go.
Too busy talking. We got a little soft section of sand caught us out of it. super soft. We're moving, only just. Red to green to aqua to white. We're just driving through some of these skinny sections of the track, but like just tight between bushes and trees and stuff. As I was saying, like some of them I think I've just made it past, you know, without the van touching, and then a big gust of wind comes and pushes the tree against the van. Damn it! We're nearly there.
So we've just checked in with the camp host. He said we've got to lower our tyres down to get in. Simon's lowered the fronts to 13 and 20. What's the back?
16 everywhere else.
16 everywhere else.
16 in the back, 16 on the van. 16 in the back, 16 on the van, 13 up front. Front's pretty light, so it's very, very sandy, and he said it's very, very soft, so might as well go low. But he's also got some Maxtrax with him and a shovel, and he's willing to help, so let's do it.
Do you think we'll get in without getting booked?
Nah.
So Simon's just gone off with the caretaker. They're going to zip down to the site, do a little recce, work out which way he's going to park the van, and then come back and then take the van in. So it's all good to go, and you know exactly what you're doing when you get there. It's a great idea.
Way too bumpy.
It's going to be really bumpy, okay? I'm going to need to make sure I can see that more dark. Wait, mate. Everything might...
Look, these bumps are fun. Yeah. That's sound of that.
Yes, we are, man.
We're both.
He just goes, we're bogged. We're definitely bogged. So look, okay? See what we're dealing with. See that?
So close, yet so close. I'll pick up your tracks for you, unless you're going to stay.
Thank you.
That's
Don't
all right.
stop again once we get
Yeah,
going.
no. As soon as you get over that little rise there, you're done.
Cool. Thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
you're only about 30 metres short.
Cheers. Made it a good 2 meters, and we'll do it all over again.
that up and we are good, I reckon. It's going to be tough to wake up to that for a few days.
Yeah, this will be us for the next 4 days. Insane. Absolutely perfect.
Ideally too, the wind is coming from the opposite way to the view, so we can park the van like this. It's a windbreak for us and we can just sit and look at the view for 4 days straight. Perfect.
Dropping the front tyres down to 10 psi and the rear tyres down to 12 psi, which is definitely the lowest we've ever had them, but it was needed. So we're just gonna level ourselves up, kick back and relax. Spend the afternoon, I think we're gonna go for a dip. Right, dinner tonight is going to be sushi. It sounds a little bit fancy, but sushi is actually a wicked long life meal. We do it with either canned tuna, salmon or chicken. So the canned tuna, usually in the pantry, fresh salmon, there's just the smoked kind, takes up hardly any space in the fridge and has an amazing shelf life. With that, you put in whatever you've got. If you've got cucumber, you've got carrot, you've got avocado, happy days. We've also got a little bit of pickled ginger, which I purchased at the shops, which I just saw it and went, oh my gosh, I love pickled ginger. Let's make sushi. But sushi is super easy, tasty as, and is a wicked end of week, end of, however long you're going for. It's a great long life meal to have in the back of your pantry. So, Thermomix is making the rice. Harrison, are you going to be my little helper? You is my little sous chef?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're making sushi. What do you like? It's windy out there, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty windy. I've had to clean. I had some windows open and there's a layer of sand all through the caravan. A hot tip for beginners if you're cutting cucumber. Measure the width of your sushi and cut it that length. Then you don't have to layer it.
Seaweed?
It's called nori. Rice is done and I've just drained it off and it tastes pretty good.
This is going to be yummy.
Serve it with some soy sauce, some wasabi, some pickled ginger. You are good to go. What's Dad making for breakfast?
Porridge.
Special porridge.
Special porridge. Yeah. I'm doing it back home. No. Not.
Should keep those two happy for a little bit.
if you've got kids and you've got porridge, we always put frozen fruit of some sort in it. That makes it warm straight away so they can eat it straight away as opposed to burning their mouths. Ours are always ravenous first thing in the morning and cannot wait for breakfast.
The belly.
There's some down the bottom too. We use powdered milk for ours just because it saves the fresh milk for coffee. Hot tip. It's worth it.
Oh.
Means we don't have to carry anywhere near as much fresh milk, which is obviously takes up a lot of fridge space, is heavy and goes off, has a relatively short life. So we use powdered milk everywhere we can where you won't notice it. You're never going to notice it in your porridge or in your cooking, things like that. And then we just save the fresh milk for our precious coffee, which is coming up soon.
I was going to say, speaking of which, are you making it this morning?
Coffee is served. Now the day can begin. We're going to go for a walk this morning, so we'll get the kids tuckered up, get coffee into us, and we'll get out there, get amongst it. James picked me a flower for his dad.
They're pretty cute, these two.
They can be.
They
Mom.
Look at this.
Mom.
It's got holes and tunnels and it's hard like a coral.
Mom. Oh. Please. Follow here.
Just standing here watching this dolphin play around in the bay, just wondering if it's here on purpose or if it came in by mistake.
See what I live with? Tell you what, WA, West Coast, you're an impressive place. This is just stunning. We've parked up on the sand. I just don't see how it gets more like, it's just paradise. It's absolute paradise here. Oh, I'm good, mate. I've got a swimming pool, it's just there.
Don't really jump.
The bay out here is just insane at the moment. There isn't a breath of wind, which is so nice. It probably will pick up later this arvo, but for now we are just going to enjoy this place and chill out. That's the construction zone. The boys are digging a swimming pool. You missing work, Dale?
Yeah. Like most things I do, this has escalated. Become a bit bigger than I intended, but anyway. We've done a fish-shaped pool. Now we're building a trench so the tide can fill it up.
Just Simon digging himself another hole.
Oh, we can't have two people doing the dad jokes. Yo!
Mum jokes. I reckon mum jokes should be a thing. We're funny too, sometimes. As always, if you like what we're up to, please like and subscribe to show your support. If you want to know anything, please hit us up in the comments, or if you want to know more about something or not sure about something you see, let us know. We're more than happy to get back to you when we've got service. As always, we are donating 10% of our YouTube revenue towards a charity, so thank you for watching the ads. All right, I'm going to go for a swim.
Wow, what an epic day. So I went out snorkeling this afternoon. I went out with the caretaker, Budgie, and we went up to the end of the point here, and I swam out to the main reef and over the inner reef, and there's a big trench, big gutter that runs between them, and just some of the definitely the most epic snorkeling I've ever done, and up there with some of the best dives I've ever done. I've dived Fiji, Borneo, Hawaii, heaps of the Great Barrier Reef, and this just, honestly, it takes the cake.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within. This heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for a collision, and then now to really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors. Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair. Held underwater, fine for air. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors You got the white knuckles holding on
Unreal. I'm absolutely wrecked. We spent a few hours out there. It was a decent swim to get out there, a few hundred meters of swimming to get out there and back. We had at least 15, 20 meters of visibility. It was insane. It was just, I'm still buzzing, and I got back a couple of hours ago. So what a way to just cap off an already incredible day. This place is absolute paradise. Tell you what, if you could plan your ultimate day, your ideal day, this would have to be pretty close, I reckon. It's just, I don't know. I'm lost for words, which is pretty rare for me. I'm normally pretty keen for a yarn, and I can chew your ear off about most things, but I just can't think of any more epic words. What do you think, darling?
It just doesn't get better. Like, it doesn't get better. And every time I look out, even now looking out at the ridgeline, it's stunning here. It's bloody special. And you're just so relaxed. I don't know, there's something about this place that makes you stop and really relax. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Like, we've all had like our perfect day. Like, the boys have had a perfect day.
Oh,
You've had a perfect day. I've had a perfect day.
That hole I dug for the boys just made their day. Like, Harrison came to me this afternoon and said a big thank you and gave me a hug. Said he's had the best fun playing in that hole all day. Like, just the simple things, but it's great. Like Liz is saying, we just stopped and slowed right down. Haven't even thought about getting in the car and driving anywhere or going anywhere. We've gone for a couple of nice walks and stuff, but yeah, it just means you slow down, take the time to muck around with the kids, dig a big hole, like, have a bit of fun. So I hope you've enjoyed experiencing Winderbandi Point with us and the bay and everything that it has to offer here. This place is like, this is just our first trip. We're going to come back here for sure. This one's high on the list. It's definitely our best ever coastal campsite. It'd be up there with our best ever campsite, and just one of our top spots on the whole trip. It's got a special place in our hearts, and it's gonna be hard to beat this, but we're still so excited for everything that the rest of the West Coast has got to offer. There's still some incredible spots that we're going to touch on as we head south. So if you want to follow along and catch all that, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really does help us out, and we do appreciate it. And as always, leave us a comment. We love your comments. Yeah, look, that's a wrap. That's us. We're gonna enjoy chilling out here for another day tomorrow, and then start making tracks and see what else this incredible coastline has to offer. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday. See you next Sunday.
What kind of poo stick for winning the race?
And welcome to, oh my gosh, I've forgotten what this place is called. Got nothing. Sorry, Simon. I was meant to be filming the intro while I'm out here, but I've completely forgotten where we are.
Well, welcome to another episode of me. So today we have met my friends that I've made. We're just having a little play inside.